King Oswald ruled the verdant kingdom of Veridian. He was a kind king, he was a jolly king, but most of all, he was a king who loved football.
Oswald had a football field built right next to his grand palace. He loved the feel of the soft grass beneath his feet. He loved the thrill of a well-aimed goal. And he certainly loved winning.
Oswald wasn't just any player, he was fast, he was nimble. He had a powerful kick that sent the ball soaring. The people of Veridian would cheer wildly whenever their king scored. It was a sight to behold. Life in Veridian was full of joy. The sun shone brightly, birds sang sweetly, and every afternoon the air was filled with the sounds of laughter and cheering.
This was because King Oswald played football with the children of Veridian every day. The children adored their king. They would gather excitedly in the palace courtyard, their faces lit up with anticipation.
Oswald would arrive with a twinkle in his eye and a football tucked under his arm. The games were always filled with laughter and friendly competition.
Sometimes Oswald let the children win. He would pretend to trip, or he'd miss an easy goal. But everyone knew he was the best player in Veridian.
The neighbouring kingdoms thought Veridian was an easy target.
They just play games all day, scoffed King Gruff of Grimble. Let's invade, he roared.
But King Oswald had a different plan. When the enemy soldiers arrived at Veridian's borders, they were met with an unexpected sight.
King Oswald, in his football kit, stood before them holding a ball.
"Let's settle this with a match," he boomed.
The soldiers were confused. They had come to fight, not to play.
Oswald explained his idea. "The winner takes all," he declared, "but no more fighting."
The soldiers, eager to return home, agreed. And so began Oswald's unusual method of diplomacy. The most formidable opponent was King Draven of Obsidian. He was known for his fierceness and his army's strength. The match took place on a neutral ground. The tension was high. Both kingdoms cheered for their kings.
The game was intense. Draven was a tough opponent. His team was rough, but I remained calm and focused.
With seconds left on the clock, the score was tied. Suddenly Oswald saw his chance. He broke away from Draven's defenders. He sprinted towards the goal. With a mighty kick, he sent the ball flying into the net just as the whistle blew. Veridian had won. King Draven was stunned. He had never lost at anything before, but true to his word, he accepted defeat.
Over time, Oswald challenged and defeated many kingdoms on the football field. He turned enemies into friends, all thanks to his love for the game.
As years passed, Veridian became known as the Kingdom of Football and Peace. Wars were forgotten. Children across the land played together. They dreamt of scoring goals just like their beloved King Oswald. King Oswald grew old, but his passion for football never faded. He continued to play with children, teaching them not just how to win, but also about fairness, sportsmanship, and peace. His story became a legend, passed down through generations.
Even today, in the heart of Veridian, children play on the same field where a king once resolved conflicts with a simple game. They remember King Oswald, the mad king who played football, and his legacy of peace that continues to inspire them.